How's everybody doing? Tinkering with Harleys. First, I want to thank all of you who have subscribed, and if you watch these videos and enjoy them, by all means, please subscribe. Well, it's been a while since I put a video up. We've been doing all kinds of things. I just put a window regulator in my truck, which was, well, if you've ever put a window regulator in anything, it's a pain in the neck. So we got that all done, and now we're back to working on the frame and specifically the swing arm. Now, the swing arm came when I got it back from powder coating. It was all wrapped up in plastic. I just unwrapped it, and it was just like the rest of the frame. It was just covered everywhere with powder coating. So we cleaned some of it up. I still have more to clean up on it. But what we're going to do today, I'm going to show you how to put those spherical bearings in a swing arm for a Softail. Now, Harley says they last the lifetime of the bike, and which they normally do. The only time you ever take these things out is if you're having it painted or you're having it powder coated or something like that. So there's not really much information out there. The service manual just tells you take them out, doesn't tell you how, doesn't tell you how to put them back in. Now, I've done this about 2 or 3 times over the last 25 years, and it's definitely a little bit challenging, but we're going to show you how we do it. So we'll get right to it. Now, this is where the bearing goes. It's right in here. It's for the swing arm, and you can see over here there's one on that side. Now, when I got this back, he had taped some of this, but some of the powder coating got through it, and right here is a ridge, and it's a groove. And that's what you got to get cleaned out. And this thing was absolutely coated. I mean, I went through in here with a Dremel, was able to clean that out, and I got some of this out with a Dremel, but I had to use a pick to get most of it out because there is a clip on that bearing that holds it in there, and that clip has to seat in here. Now, I'll swing this around and show you what it looked like on the other side. And this is what it looked like on the other side. I don't know if you can see it, but there is all kinds of powder coating in there. So that's what we had to get out, and that took some time. And this, if you get it, you use your Dremel and you touch this on the outside, doesn't make too much of a difference. Because you're not going to see it anyway. This goes inside of the frame, so you're never going to see this. So this is the bearing that goes in there, and they call it a spherical bearing because you have that in the middle of it. And that's where your pivot bolt goes through, that goes through the back of the transmission. So these are self-aligning. So what we want to do, this goes in here like this. You know, just like that. And you got to catch the outer edge of this. Now, I mean, you can pound it in there with a socket and a hammer, but you stand a chance of tweaking the swing arm. And I don't like that idea. So what we did was we got we made up an installer for it, which is a combination of a socket and a bearing remover, a wheel bearing remover, so I can just press that in nice and even. So we'll get right to it. Okay, first thing we're going to do is put a little Marvel mystery oil in there so it slides pretty good. so we don't get a lot of resistance. So that's done. And now what you want to do is you want to line this up as best as you can to get it started. And a little bit. Because you want it to be as straight as humanly possible. Yeah, it's looking pretty good. Now we're going to take and put this through there like that. Then put this socket over there. No, that's not going to work so good. Take that flat piece out and get the socket over there. Now this socket rides right on the outer edges of the bearing. And make sure everything is lined up. And now we're going to start to tighten it. And you got to watch it as it goes in to make sure it doesn't cock. Okay, so we just take this and wind it in there just like that. This way you're not beating on the frame. Slides in nice and easy. Till it gets in there and seats. And this you don't see anyway. You know, this is inside the frame. And you can tell when it seats. It's just about there now. Make sure that's in there. Okay, it's seated. And that's what it looks like when it's installed. Just like that. It's seated up against there. And you can see this swivel in here. That's why they call it spherical. Now these, both of these, the one on the other side, they're self-aligning. So when you put this on and you put the bolt through there and you put your spacers in, it goes through the back of the transmission. They self-align, and these last the lifetime of the bike. So I hope you learned something from this, and thank you for watching, and until the next time, everybody be safe out there.